Hello everyone, I hope you are staying inside safe and taking all the safety measures that you are supposed to for COVID-19. Now, while you are inside with your children, nowhere to go, no playgrounds, parks, malls, no place to get their energy drained. Here's a short video of what we can do and how we can keep our little ones occupied and drain their energy and have the parents relaxed and some free time for themselves. So the first thing you will have to do is make a list of things. In the list of things, it would be like task of the day, activity of the day. When it comes to task of the day, it could be the whole day. The child has to walk with the book being balanced on the head. Now, when they're walking with this book on their head, they will have to be focused. They'll have to be calm. They could not be jumping around, and due to which you'll have some peace around you. And while they're balancing the book, it's not just going to be for a few minutes or a few hours or just during the afternoon, but once they're done with their milk in the morning till they go to bed in the night. So it's going to be for the whole day. So it's going to be the task of the day. Apart from the book, they could have walking backwards. Now, walking backwards could be with book or without book on your head. And while they walk backwards, they will have to make sure that they're not bumping or something. They are not falling and hurting themselves. So again, they would be focused, they would be calm, and again, making sure that there's no noise being made in the house, because they bump, they shout, they run around, they lose their brownie points. Now, of course, we're going to use these brownie points for something which I'll tell you later. And apart from that, they can do frog jumps. Now, when they're doing frog jumps throughout the day, in the first half, it's going to drain a lot of energy, and they might have an afternoon nap. Again, in the second half, it's going to drain their lot of energy again and make them sit quietly and calmly when they're at the dinner table. They would sleep well at night. Apart from frog jumps, they could even do hopping on one leg, like maybe left or right. They can keep swapping their legs, or they can do bunny hops through the day, which is going to use a lot of energy again. So you can sit with your children, decide on different kind of task of the day they would like to do, which is while they move around in the house. It's not going to be for sitting on one place, because that would be more of an activity. Now, when they come to the activity, it could be making paper mache. You could use bowls. Make sure you're not using balloons. Let's be eco-friendly. And you can use cups. Apart from paper mache, you can make envelopes. And these envelopes could be used for when you give gifts or some vouchers or anything to your family or friends. And I'm sure everybody would love an envelope in their hand, which is made by the little ones in your house. You can even have your little ones set the table for breakfast, lunch, dinner. Once your child is 2.5 years old, I'm sure they're independent enough to do all these things. As they can eat by themselves, I'm sure they can set the table as well. Apart from just setting the table before your meals, your children can clean the table after the meals. You can just give them a wet cloth to clean the table mats. You can give them the spray and cloth to clean the tabletop. After you're done with your dishes, and once your dishes are dry, every child who's over 3 years old can help you to put the dishes away. So you can do that. Once your clothes are dry, you can have your children fold the clothes, because it's going to be quite easy and convenient for you as well. And once you do it with your children for good 3 or 4 days, the 5th day, once your child is, again, I say 3 years old, because as the study that we've done says that once your child is 3 years old, they are capable enough of doing all these things independently. The next week, you will not have to do the folding of the clothes, and your child will do it all by himself or herself. Apart from all these things that you're supposed to do in the house, you can have your children clean, like sweep and mop the play area. You can have hopscotch in your house. If you have the regular flooring, you can use water-based colors. You can use a wet chalk, and even you can play hopscotch with your children, which is going to be a very good part of energy and a good way of using your energy. A nice way of exercise, maybe like 5 to 10 minutes of hopscotch every day is going to be fun for you as well. And if you have carpets on your floor, You can use masking tapes, because just pulling off the masking tape is not going to damage your carpet, and it's going to be easy again. You can, of course, if children are watching this video, ask your parents before you do anything on the floor or the carpets. Apart from hopscotch, envelopes and paper mache, you can just think of different activities which your children like, related to art and craft, or maybe something that is creative. And of course, it's going to be keep your child busy and sitting on one place. You can have your children wash their plastic toys, because every child loves water play. So they can use one afternoon. Make sure the day is not gloomy and rainy, because your toys would take longer to dry. So you can use one afternoon for washing your plastic toys. You can let your children wash their own footwear. So afternoon hours, like maybe half an hour, 45 minutes, could be used as water play by your child in the bathroom. Make sure they're not locking the doors from inside for their safety. You can just give them a bucket full of water and they can do it by themselves, so they're not wasting water. And apart from all these things, anything that your child likes, which is going to be eco-friendly, child-friendly, I'm sure you can do it. And I hope you like this video, find it of some use. Apart from that, give your child a star. Now, it's not just going to be about a child. The child would say, why me? Why me alone? So if you have one child, it could be child versus the parent. Or if you have more than one child, like you have more children, you can have children versus the adults and see who's going to do more. When this lockdown gets over, when you're back to your daily routine, everything works as well, you say that you're going to see how many stars who's got, and the one who's got maximum number of stars gets a gift. So that's going to be a reward, and I'm sure your child would do all that you say for a reward. I hope you like this video. I hope it is of some use to you. Stay safe, stay indoor, take care.